Hello, this is Michael Robbins from Gimbal Logic with a demonstration of barcode scanning in order to check people into an event. The general use case is you have somehow sent or given a barcode badge or invitation to people that are anticipated to attend an event, or you give them a badge when they actually arrive at the event. And then we're going to scan some barcodes in order to check them in to the event. Now we can send them the barcodes in many different ways. You can send them an email from Salesforce with the badge or an invitation attached to it, and they can present that invitation on their mobile phone or print it out ahead of time, and then you can scan their badge when they come in. So I have various demonstrations here in my dev org. We're going to go to the campaign demo, and we're going to do a demonstration first in the desktop, and then we're going to come over to the mobile device and perform the same scanning functions there. So before I get started, I'm going to print out some barcodes just to use for this demonstration. Like I said, you can send these to the users send these to the participants in multiple different ways depending on what's convenient for your organization. In this particular case, I'm just going to select a bunch of contacts and print out a bunch of labels on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Now, in this particular demonstration, I'm using the contact ID as the barcode, but we really could use anything. It could be a private membership ID. It could be any unique value on a contact or lead record or on a campaign member record for that matter, if you so choose. So I've printed out that sheet of paper and I've got it sitting in front of me on my desk. I'm going to go to the Campaigns tab and go to an individual campaign. And before I get started with scanning, I want to talk about one concept, which is this idea of pre-registration. So when I'm scanning people into the event, if pre-registration is required for this event, then somebody that isn't already a campaign member will not be accepted to scan in. If I uncheck pre-registration required, then any contact ID will be created as a campaign member if it doesn't already exist. Now, for this particular campaign, I currently have 4 members, and only those 4 people are going to be allowed to scan in. And I'm going to come back later on and uncheck the pre-registration required checkbox so that you can see how that works. So here on the details page, or you know what, we can also see the related list where I have 2 people that are checked in already of the 4 that have been invited. I'm going to click the Scan Attendees button, and that's going to launch a Lightning component that I'm going to use for scanning. So notice that currently I have 2 that have a status of attended, Ashley James and Jack Rogers, and 2 that do not have a status of attended, Andy Young and Barbara Levy. I'm actually going to start this demonstration by resetting all the members on this campaign or on this event. By the way, this demonstration is with the standard campaign object and the standard campaign member event, but really this same thing can be done with any combination of custom objects instead of the standard campaign object. So I've reset everybody so that they have not attended, and I'm going to go back to looking at the list of attended people, and I'm going to proceed to scan some barcodes. I'm going to scan the barcode for Andy Young, and I'm going to scan the barcode for Ashley James, and we see that both of them are now attended. In the background, you may have noticed this creeping dark blue circle here. That's because in the background, the database, of course, is getting updated as well, and the page behind this modal dialog is updating. I'm going to scan Barbara Levy and Jack Rogers. And one more, John Bond. You'll notice when I scan John Bond, it says, oh, this leader contact, John Bond, is not a member of this campaign, so it won't allow me to check him in. That's because I have that pre-registration required checkbox checked. I'll try Arthur Song. That doesn't work either. Avi Green. That doesn't work either. I'm now going to, just to demonstrate the concept there, I'm going to go back to the detail page and uncheck the pre-registration required checkbox and scan attendees again. And now I'll be able to scan any contact into this event. So I have 10 people that I have scanned in to this event. I can click on the link to go to the contact or campaign member record. And of course, this dialog is all customizable. I'm going to reset this event so that now all 10 have a status of sent, meaning we've sent them an invitation, and nobody has attended. And we'll come over here in the mobile app to see how this works in mobile. So I'm in the Salesforce mobile app on an iPhone. This also works on Android. It can be made to work on an iPad. And I'm again in the Gimbal Campaign demo app, and I'm going to go to the campaigns tab. I'm going to select that same test campaign. And we see that this button that is labeled Scan Attendees in the desktop, that same button appears as a quick action on the mobile device. And I'm going to click that quick action, and that's going to launch the exact same component. The only difference is now we've got a camera button as well, whereas previously all we had was the text box. Now we have a camera button in the corner here. And I'm going to click that button. That's going to launch the camera of the mobile device, and I'm going to proceed to scan barcodes in order to add attendees to my event. That's Ashley James. I'll do one more. Barbara Levy. And so that's scanning barcodes that uniquely identify a contact in order to insert or update campaign members under a campaign, a general paradigm for sending people invitations to an event or giving them a badge at the event, and using the barcode on their badge, scanning the barcode on their badge in order to record information about the event attendees. That concludes our basic demonstration. If I can be of further assistance, please get in touch with us. Thanks.